Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Stream Next Fest demo that I've tried out, and I will try it out again now. This is Tactical Breach Wizards, which is a heavy tactical game in a world where magic and modern tactics and weapons are colliding. I found this game primarily interesting because it is working with a concept that I was thinking about when I was thinking about what type of a game I want to make eventually. And one of the ideas that I had was, well, not a tactics game, but something where wizards are using their wands as modern weapons. Like wands would be pistols, the stuffs would be like assault rifles, that sort of things. And I thought this kind of like an interesting idea. I've not really seen many things out of it, but I did notice this game just because of that one feature that also was on my mind a few years ago. So let's get into this and see how this works. I start a new game. On normal. Few years ago. This tag, this is Mage Actual. Oh yeah, there is no voice acting in the game, at least for now. And how the generic gameplay loop is working is that you end up in front of a door, there's some dialogue where you learn about the situation and the world and all that stuff. And then you breach and you enter a room, and your goal is to eliminate everybody in a fairly efficient way. But first, dialogue and story. We are in position, breach grips are hot. Then you are up. Trauma control charms engaged. Suppression aura online. Slow forwards in place. Alright, what do you see in there? Oh yeah, our guy is a seer, so basically he can see into the future and a little bit like into the room, what will happen when we go in. Foresight on 3 Sprig Acolytes. Softwood silenced Mech 10s. Interesting, so this is the softwood silent Mech 10 up in this corner. So they are combining fantasy elements and modern tactical shooting. I think it's a fairly interesting concept. Want me to leave you one? If you're losing your touch, sure, I can pick up the slack. If you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming for your funeral. You think you're hot shit just because you can like transcend time. But yeah, this lady can move faster than light. This is why, yeah. Shall we? Breach. She takes out one, and your job is to let you an easy one, which is fairly easy. Oh, patronizing. So this is basically blinking here, saying that if you don't do anything, he has a shot on you, and in the next one, he will take his shot. So you need to select an order out of your list. I will do this 3-bolt burst. And when I shoot at him, you will see what will happen. You can also see this foresight action. What will happen. So if you don't do anything, he will shoot you and you will lose half of your HP. But you can kind of rewind this. And all of this will be tutorialized, so it's actually fairly easy to understand. You can rewind up until the beginning of your turn, so you can see how things turn out. I actually shoot my shot here, and he will fly out of the window. And you need to kind of open the door to the next area. That's usually happening. If you're near a laptop, you can use a laptop to open the door. And when everything is done, you can just finish it and the next room shows. Alright, what's behind door number 2? I see 3 more sprigs and an elder shrub lord with an M4. I think this one is the shrub lord. Is it clear to you why we are hitting Druid Mafia ship in the first place? They got a high value target, they've got guns, and they can do weird, plenty shit. That's all I need to know. You don't care who we are extracting. Young adult male, that's all I need. What do you want? Their dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks after we stop these shrubs from flaying him with barrel cactus. You are not worried about the heat we will draw if this goes south. Worried? I am salivating. I'm considering fucking this up. On purpose, just to have an excuse to fight these curs properly. If they send their best guys for me, we could end the global crime empire overnight. There's something very badly wrong with you. That's fair. I guess you are not going to find out loitering in doorways. Move on. You're good for 3 of these guys. I'm good for 4, but I will let you feel useful. Breach. Breach. Ding. Ding. And he takes cover. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Alright, so move to the laptop. And then shot the enemy you can't take cover from. I think that would be this one. And from this one I need to take cover. And that way they will not be able to attack me. Perfect, and the turn. And it says you can't rebind this after clicking. And then the next turn comes. Knockout all enemies, 1 left. Use laptop to open the security door. Right, so those are the generic objectives. Let me see if I can kinda shoot the guy. So we are out of enemies and we can open the laptop up, open the door with the laptop. Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs and the great oak in a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit. It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Look, I just say what I see. Maybe they wanna be mistaken for a sniper. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach! Alright, so 1 remaining here. We are moving to the laptop. And I'm shooting this one out the window. That should be good. And it's talking about how the phase works. So you have an action phase where you can move and shoot. And there will be a 4C phase. Enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You can't take further actions, but you can still rewind. So if you choose something here in the move and action phase that you cannot rewind, then that is like fatal, or you lose too much health. You can rewind to the beginning of the turn. So that's interesting. Alright, let's see if I use the laptop. Nice. Perfect. And turn to commit everything you have done and proceed. That's what I will do. Oh, some new one came in. Attack the Shrub Lord. Targets the nearest hostile they have a line of sight to. Okay. So I think there's a way to work this out. Hang on. This will not help. This will just push him to here. I wonder what happens if I, instead of attack, I will move here and then do the burst. Oh, that was not help. I can't take him. Can you dodge this? You are the one with the foresight, you tell me. Use the foresight button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. And if you click on that one, it will say that the guy is already targeting us, so technically it will not be shooting at Kennedy. I think I messed this up a little bit, hang on. I kinda need to do a bolt on this without, you know, him attacking us, because he is still targeting Kennedy, but if I get close, he will change targets, and I don't think the tutorial will actually work. Foresee one action, so yeah, she would definitely not be able to dodge that. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. Move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. Alright, I take the hit. But you owe me a mending vial after this. Foresee the outcome. And that means we will lose one health, but then she will have a clear shot. And if all good, we can actually commit this. And we are in phase 3. Perfect, and turn and commit everything you have done. Alright, so this is done, basically we cleared this. Alright, Intel said this is where they are holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they have got him bound and bagged. I don't like this. I bet he is not a fan either. Wanna actually extract him? Or should we sit around wringing our hands about it for another 5 years? Sorry if I wasted 2 seconds foreseeing 80 different ways this hostage extraction could end, with one or all of us dead. Well, if any of your melodramatic fantasies come true, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out here yourself, you do it. Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? I'm just indulging your insecurities and stop clouching your crystals. Gonna breach this year. Oh yeah, 1 down. 2 down. Oh, what the hell is that? You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shot the hostage. Alright. I do this. I shoot this guy out the door. And let's see the foresight. I already see that they will be shooting it. I don't have any other attacks, so they shot the hostage. No. Can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Rewind and try the other objectives. Right, try saving Liv and see if they shot the hostage. Yeah, we did that. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. Right, so instead of that, I will shoot this dude here. But that also means whatever this guy is doing to Liv will probably... Bane. Shit, I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. Oh, and I also see it in front of these doors that more reinforcements are coming in. The hostage must survive. The hostage is safe. End your turn. Can't rewind this. Move next to the hostage and use blink out to extract them. I think we can at least shoot this guy. Or at least move him. Escort to stack requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. Blink. Uh-oh, we lost our partner. The break. Interesting. Rushwater PD. DSR. So let me get this straight. A notorious druid mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, VI. That's me. Did you have a question? What is it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person's case we investigate? I mean, you could find the... you could try finding the people. I like the style of this game. It's unapologetic. Well, I'm sorry. If solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures though, right? People don't hire me when you are slow, they hire me when you give up. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Interesting. Look, some of my clients have bad cash flow problems. PI work always was a dry spell. Look, let me fail at my own pace. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Drexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And the gun. No, she would put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? It was more about her not getting the gun. Try not to throw lightning at an unarmed strangers. It's actually more dangerous than anything I can cast. It was more about her not... And what happened? I got to it first. She got there first. I'm dead now. Yeah, that sounds like reasonable. Cannon. I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic warlock. He says. And that's your problem with Sergeant Clark. He made me kneel even though I would already drop the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the seat and he put 2 weak stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay out, stay put, stay out, and leave your ward at home. On that home. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? You can talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation. No, Karen, you can't. You're a PI, provisional PI. Get out of here. Can you unhex my car at least? And not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with the Craft and Arcana control. You are welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? By the way, I wanted to mention here that I've seen in the trailer that one of the team, so in the team there are 4 people. One of them is the wizard, the other is this witch, and the third person is the doctor, the medic. And they kind of heal, like the trailer said it in a way that she can heal you, but she needs to kill you first. Because she's not a doctor, she's like a necromancer. Or a doctor turned to necromancy. It's a bonkers concept, but I guess the story here is that the way you meet with this lady is that you are investigating the case, and it turns out she was not actually murdering the guy. I mean, she was murdering the guy, but this is how she works. This is how she heals people, by killing them first and then resurrecting them. Interesting. What? You are too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh. You are not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer. No, my name is Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so, I haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Defenestrate, the pyromancer. Defenestrate, verb. Throw out of window. Oh, I absolutely love it when they use a word and they actually explain what it means. I had no idea as a non-native speaker. And there are 2 windows here, so I actually think I need to get here and then static blast his ass out. He had like a bunch of HP, like boss level. I think this was one of the... I also seen from the trailer that there's an opposing team who wants to do so many bad things, and he is part of that. Zone 1 of 6 clear. Efficient, clean. Oh, interesting. You actually get ratings on how you do, how fast you do, and how many turns it takes for you to deal with them. Zen, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder, how about you? Being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station. I served with Zen guys, I vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough, on your knees. Now. Save Zen. Ooh, we need to think this through. The lady actually has something called chain lightning, so I think we can try that. Because this one, if you hover over it, it says chain bolts through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each target back in the so yeah, so I can use this to shoot this guy out the window here, and then shoot this guy out this window. That's 2 down. I'm not sure what happened here, but I think the third one was also I think it was either shoot by the wizard or something else happened. Thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kinda had it coming. And the others? I didn't know them, but they will be fine. I cast slow forwards on the windows. Nice. So we can move on to the next area. Efficient and clean. Alright. So, how have you been? Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through this station right now is led by my former CEO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she is trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. I have some followers, but I guess we should hustle. Wait, do you get medical with that? No. It's becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before. I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't wanna stay here for 25 to life. What are we gonna see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer, they are tough. I suggest we try to put them through a window. You can't throw all of your life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem though. Okay. Maybe not, but we owe it out to ourselves to try. Yeah, it actually might be the right call here. I have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach. Redeploy Zen. You can reposition wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zen to breach position of the other door. Interesting. Alright, so he's ready. Knock out all enemies. Oh, I think I need to breach here and shoot this guy 1 position over there, so he's like front of the window, and then I can switch over to the wizard lady and do a static blast. There you go. I can also use the laptop since I'm here. Everything is cool. All good and effective. Alright, so what does your former CEO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? Who was the fire guy who I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right. Maybe I stick to Liv. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who is she working for? Reactor. Great. And what's their objective? I don't know. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Then I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Move on. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you are interested. What does it pay? Nothing, I'm broke. It's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. And take a look at your files. Files, right? Then I make some. Never mind, what's up next? Another enforcer and bad news, no windows. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. But you have an excellent plan. We could just shunt him around until he gets frustrated, he goes home. You have an excellent plan? I can set up a shot that will knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you just use that all the time? It's a time thing. You've got to set it up in an empty space and hope they will walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst jacketed time crystal. It exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting a shot in the past, present, future, and the fourth time phase mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. Makes sense. Bridge. Bridge. Set a trap for the enforcer. Oh, I think this is the one. Predictive bolt. You can kinda shoot it this way. Get someone close enough that he plans to charge at them. I guess that should be her. Let's move in here. Oh, this actually shows that she would try to charge at you. And if he would succeed, he would actually hit us very hard. But there's a predictive shot in the middle of it, so probably he won't. Let's foresee. Accept outcome. Yes. Oh wait, another one. Heads up, reinforcements. Shit, we should put a ward on that door. Would this work? All I can do is take cover, but let's set up another predictive shot because it looks like he will reach us. Nice. So now we kinda need to move fast. So I let the girl come here and she can seal the door. Yes, so that is sealed. Seal reinforcement doors done. Alright, so this is the way. Four out of 6. But I wanna try to keep these episodes relatively short, so you folks need to stay tuned for the next one. I promise it will come tomorrow, whenever this comes online. It will be a bit short, but, you know, the tactics will continue. As far as I saw, this demo is fairly long, so I'll probably make a few episodes out of it. I really like the tone of the game. It's actually fairly good, even though I'm not really this huge tactics kind of guy. I actually enjoy it. Like, this is just the tutorial phase, but later on you actually need to make your tactics without tutorials. So as you noticed, first it was just shoot guy, but after that you kind of need to figure out which way you go, where, which is the door you want to go through, that sort of stuff. It gets sufficiently complicated eventually. But all that will come tomorrow. Until then, have a fantastic day, folks. Bye-bye.